Okay, so I thought since we're having fun with the cash name, I thought let's do some cashew nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see. I need to kind of give myself, okay, a little thing in the middle there so I have an idea where I'm starting at. Okay, so I don't want to make it too big. Okay, so okay, we'll get you going this direction, and you kind of going this direction. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't make it. I might have made it too. Well, we're going to work with it anyway, even if I did make it too small. Okay. So we've got that part. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can recover from this somehow. Oh my goodness, my nose is still awful. Okay. Kind of wanted the face a little bit bigger than what it is, but I think this will work. I think this will work. Okay, so let's... Yeah, you really need to be a little bit tubbier than what you are right here. So let's try to... we didn't make you as tubby of a nut as what you need to be. You need to be a little bit tubbier nut right here. Okay. But I think it's going to work anyway. Okay, so we have got... Oh no. My nose is just like running like a faucet. Oh my goodness, this is not good. My nose is running like a faucet. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can make you a little bit tubbier out this direction. I think we can. Because we can... Yeah, this will work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, so let's get... Okay, so we're working on Deez Cashew Nutz, and we're kind of doing a little play on words here too with the cash and the cashews. So we made some kind of funky looking shoes here. Hopefully they're funky looking. And we're going out this direction. Okay, we've got our little shoes here. Now we're going to work on okay, this side. So we've got one more guy to do, and then we'll be I'm not crying. I've just got some nasal drip going on. I think it's seasonal. That's all it is seasonal. I don't have anything wrong with me. I sometimes get allergies. Hello. Let me go over here and go to my channel here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to sneeze. I am going to sneeze. Oh, hello? Timera 83.6. Where is the cash? The cash? I don't get any cash. What cash are you talking about? This is the cashew right here. The cashew. You get it? Cashew nuts. Happy holidays with Deez Cashew Nuts. Yes, cashew, like as in a cashew nuts. That's what we're working on. And so, okay, so we've got a little arm here. It goes up like this. Okay, and okay, got our little hand there like that. And so we got this little guy over here. Okay, hat. We're going to take you around like that. We're up here, take you on down like that. And we're going to work on... Uh-oh, we went off our page a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to take the little ball down here like this. And take you up there like that. And our arm down here. And hang on, let me go over here. Wait, where are we at? Okay, I get it. But you picked out shoes, but you should have put cash in her pockets. Well, you know what? I can make another one. Well, you know what else I could do? How about we make cash legs like this? We can make a cash legs like that. Will that work? We'll make some cash legs. Do you see how that works? We put an S through there for cash. We'll make some cash legs. And so they look kind of like springs, but there's also the dollar sign too. So we can always add to it like that. Oh my goodness, I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna have to pause the video. I need to sneeze. And I can add, let me see if I can find a, does she have a pocket? Okay, let's draw a little pocket right here. A little pocket. And so we can make some cash coming out like that. If we put a dollar sign on here, will that work? Yeah, that works. There we've got some cash right there. Okay. So we've got our cash right there. We got our cash legs. So you get it cashews though, but we put some cash in there, so okay, what else have we got here? Okay. Now this part was supposed to be kind of fuzzy right in here. This was kind of like fuzzy parts. And let's see here. This part I tried to make it a little bit bigger because she was supposed to be a little bit tubbier, not a skinny nut. She was supposed to be a tubby nut, kind of like Mr. Tubbo over here. Okay, so this one is a dude. Over here we've got a dude going on. Hopefully he won't look too much like a girl. We're not going to put on the fancy eyelashes like we did on her over here. Because we got a male and a female. That's what we're working with here is one male, one female. For 2 cashew nuts here. They're both nuts. They are both big nuts. Oh, nose, would you stop dripping? Oh my gosh, I hate post-nasal drip. Oh. Okay. And that only happens when it's warm and then cold and warm and cold. I need to pause my mute for a minute and sneeze. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm done sneezing. Okay, so we're just going to color in the eyes a little bit like this. Okay, so I need to... Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so we've got his... They look like they've got unboxing gloves, but they're just gloves, though. Kind of like... I think they're kind of like the hands, you know, in the California raisins. A lot of you probably don't even know who the California raisins are. But you know what? That would be a fun trend to actually bring back, the California. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. The California raisins was an advertisement. It was actually kind of fun, I thought. Okay, let me see here. Where am I at? It shouldn't be muted. Should not be muted. Oh. Uh. Okay. Okay, at least he does look like he's supposed to look. Okay, so let's. Okay, so we squished them a little bit there. They are kind of squished, but that's okay. Squished a little bit, but let's get it. Oh no, more post-nasal drip coming in. That's gonna dive bomb down on the table. If you've ever had post-nasal drip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just comes out. And you know, it just comes out. I was eating something earlier and the slobber just came out by itself and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm by myself so I don't have to embarrass anyone. If you're embarrassed by stuff coming out of the human body, then that's a good thing you're not around me right now because my post-nasal drip, it just comes out and there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about it. It just comes out all by its little old lonesome self. Okay, and so we're gonna. Uh-oh, you know what actually, she kind of had on a little skirt thing down here, and so I guess that's sort of. It kind of looks like a cuff of some sort that was. They both kind of had on similar ones, but sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself with what I'm doing. Plus, I've got the distraction of my nose that's just running and running by itself. I guess I've got a little diarrhea of the nose going on here right now. It's that I don't have a cold. I just think that it's seasonal, and it's because it's one of those things, you know, when you're I don't know how to explain it. When you're in a place where you have some wicked temperature changes. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to put this shoe. Let's do this. Her shoe is in here, and then we're going to have to take it out like this. She's got a little heel there, and we're going to put it up there. That'll work like that. So his shoe is in front of her shoe. She's got a kind of a little bell right here. A little bell like that. Yeah, she's got on bells. And so this shoe is kind of facing towards us right here. There's a little bell right here. And then this one comes down. Okay, like that. And then we've got a little part going back here like that. That's kind of cute. That's really cute, actually. Or no, that's a he. That's the he. He's got on bells and she's got on bows. Bells and bows. Okay, so let's. What are we missing here? Okay, the little cuff right here. Okay, what? I messed up somehow. Okay, we'll get it working here somehow. Okay, we've got a little cuff right there. I guess he's kind of got on fuzzy little cuffs on his shoes. Like that. Just like that, he's got on fuzzy little cuffs. Now we need to give him, we need to give him a Xbox. What are we doing about Xbox here? I got some notification about Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, but you know the things I do here on YouTube related to Google, they are giving us everything that we need and then some related to what we do on the internet here. So we've got all kinds of games like the playables and things like that. I love the playables. I've played a lot of games over the past 3 years, a lot of games. Okay, so I need to take, how are we going to do this? I need to take and put his thumb right here, and then I guess I'm going to make the glove behind hers like that. So they're, I guess it kind of looks like they're sparring a little bit. If they are, they're doing it, they're sparring in fun. Okay, so we're adding in some little lines here, which these are just the lines. You know how nuts have lines? And that's what we're adding in is lines here, because nuts have lines on them, like that. And we're going to add in some eyebrows, like this. She's got eyebrows over here. And so that's kind of what they look like right there, like that. And so, okay, so they both had fuzzy middles. He's got on a fuzzy belt here like this, kind of fuzzy. Sherpa. It's like they're buttery, silky, smooth Sherpa, like they advertise on Amazon. It's going to be some buttery, silky, smooth Sherpa. Oh noes, why do you have to do this? Okay, let's color in the mouth right here like that. And we'll color in her mouth like that. Okay, that works there. And I'm not sure what this is right here, because I kind of messed up. Well, it looks like maybe some suspenders. It almost looks like, let's just go with it like that. Okay. Okay, so they've both kind of got on little fuzzy hats. The little fuzzy hats right here, like this. Little fuzzy, 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 fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Okay, so we've got those on right there like that. Okay, so now let's... Do we have enough room for a bow? I want to add a bow onto her hat over here, but I don't know if I have enough room for a bow. Okay, let's see if we have enough room. We'll try to make room. Like that. Like that. And then like that. So we got a little tail there, and then a little tail off this direction for the bow. Yeah, that works. That works perfectly good, just like that. So now I'm just darkening in some of these parts right here like that. And so today is Christmas Eve, Eve. So 3 days before Christmas, right? Let me check and make sure that I've got it right. Christmas Eve, yes, 3 days. So today is Christmas Eve. So in 2 days, tomorrow will be Christmas Eve, and then it will be Christmas Eve. So we're 3 days out from Christmas. And today is Christmas Eve. Okay. So we've got, there. And so she's got some cash coming out of her pocket right there. So we had to make some cash coming out of her pocket like that. And so So I'm just kind of darkening up some of the lines here. I can do that a little bit later too. And so there we are. They're kind of cute together. Cashew nuts in stockings. Cashew nuts in Christmas stockings is what they are, what they came up as. And so I went with it says cashew nuts in Christmas stockings, but I went with cashews like that too. Even sounds like hachoo. So appropriate that I got a runny nose. Okay. And so, let's see here. Oh no, here we go again, nose. Oh my gosh, nose, would you stop? Ow. Stop running. There's got to be a joke in there somewhere. You know, how is it that your nose could... Oh, there is! I got another drawing. We are going to make a nose running. Literally. We're going to make a literal nose running. So this is going to be a future video. Maybe tomorrow. I think we're going to make a nose running. We're going to put feet on a nose and make it run. But technically, when you think about it, noses do run because they're on human beings. So this means we can think of it both ways because noses really do run. When a human being is running, the nose is running. But then it also runs when you end up with some allergies or, something. Yeah, maybe you ate something wrong, and I'm pretty positive that's all I did was eat something wrong. And that's going to be fun. We're going to come up with a drawing to make a nose run. We're going to make a runny nose. Oh, goodness sakes. When I'm done with this, I'm going to be working on that. And AI is going to help me. ChatGPT is going to help me out. And we're going to make a runny nose. We're going to make a runny nose. See, there's always something that I can utilize related to... Oh, let's give him some $ legs too. We need to put them on him. But we're not going to literally give him a pocket with cash in it. He's going to have to ask her for cash. That's what we're going to do. She's got the cash right here, and he's going to have to ask her for the cash. So this is her husband. And so if you guys remember the show Jane Judson, when Jane had to ask her husband, what the heck was his name? I don't even remember his name. Meet the Judsons, their boy Elroy, their daughter Judy, Jane the wife. But what was his name? I don't remember. I remember Astro. I don't remember his name though. What the heck was his name? He had to have had a name, and now I don't remember what it was though. But anyway, we're going to do where she's got the cash, and if he wants cash, he has to ask her for cash. And I remember Jane Judson always took the whole wallet from her husband, so he would pull out it looked like $20, and she would grab his whole wallet and take the whole thing from him. He never got mad at her at all. I loved that show. I loved the cartoon. Yes, I know it was imaginary, but it was still a lot of fun because she took all his money and he never complained about it, not once. And that was the fun part I thought about the Jetsons, was that even in a cartoon, he portrayed that he loved his wife so much that he didn't care that she took all of his cash. She was supposed to do the shopping, and he was the one who was working, and he had to give her the cash. And so, okay, I think that's pretty good right there. And I think we're going to leave it at that right there. And I'm going to work on my running nose that next. We're going to give it eyeballs too. It's going to have eyes, arms, legs. Maybe we should make it a Christmas running nose. I'm trying to think how we could make it kind of funny. Should we have like little Christmas ornaments dangling out of its nose, maybe? Out of the nose? Maybe we should. I don't know. Uh, This will actually work for a time other than Christmas too, because of the fact that the hats can be seen as nightcaps, not just holiday caps, but they can be seen as nightcaps. Okay, let me put down cashews. With an emphasis on the shoes. The shoes. Okay, so we've got shoes and shoes. And cash and shoes. Cash shoes. So we took this one out of context pretty good. And so when people hear this, even kids, they're hearing cash and shoes. I know when I hear it, I hear cash and shoes. And even choose as well. Choose, like CHEWS. I hear that too. I don't hear just shoes, I hear choose as well. Choose as in chewing, eating, CHEW, and I also hear CHOOSE as in choosing something. So there's a multitude of ambigrams and anagrams that I hear with this when I pronounce it. And so here we are, right here. And now I'm going to go work on my runny nose. And as if I hadn't had a runny nose today, I would not have come up with what I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm going to make a nose running. So every time a human runs, a nose is running too. Whether it's literally running with snot or not. The human nose is running. And sometimes it's walking. Gosh, my nose walks all the time. Because when I go walking, my nose goes walking too. So our noses walk and our noses run. Oh my goodness sakes. The sense I make of things. When I tap into my little child brain, things just make sense. So we have a walking nose and we have a running nose. And then we have different types of running noses. Sometimes when we have a cold, we have a different kind of a running nose. But when we're running, sometimes our noses do somersaults. When I was a kid, my nose did a somersault. Maybe I should save some of this and we'll talk about it tomorrow. All the things my nose has done. So we have two types of nose, like NOSE and KNOWS, nose and nose. They're two different types of nose. And so we'll be talking about that tomorrow when I do the running nose. And we're going to make a picture of our running nose. We have driving noses too. oh my gosh. I just thought of that. Yeah, and bicycle riding noses. And shopping noses, and oh my goodness. All right, anyway, that's it. I'm done for the night related to making live streams. And some of you are probably happy I'm done for the night making live streams. So